Hello, leaders. Hey, this is Paul Grau, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that helps you leverage conflict to master your leadership and communication skills to live your best life. Hey, hope all is going well today. And today, I want to talk about something that I struggle with for a long time, and I'm going to share something that has really helped me overcome this struggle. So, some people are naturally creative. I mean, you give them a project or ask them to come up with some kind of new idea, and they come back in like 30 minutes with a list of 10 amazing ideas that you could have never thought about. I, on the other hand, am not naturally creative. I have to really work on it, and I still struggle with it at times. However, I figured out how to break through the non-creative side of me and be more creative when I need to be. Now, before I tell you one of the secrets that really helped me in this area, let me tell you about the 4 zones of innovation that John Maxwell points out in his book, Leader Shift. John says there's the coasting zone, or the zone where people's attitude says, I do as little as possible. There's also the comfort zone, where people's attitude is, I do what I've always done. Next is the challenge zone, where people's attitude is, I attempt to do what I haven't done before. And finally, there's the creative zone, where their attitude is, I attempt to think what I have never thought before. So, what zone naturally resonated with you? John says we are all capable of choosing to be in the creative zone, where we experience abundance and expand our potential. Now, at this point in the book, John mentions a bunch of mental blocks that may be keeping you from entering the creative zone and 7 creative principles to learn to live by. One of these principles is what I actually started doing a long time ago, and that is to seek out and listen to different voices. You see, a long time ago, I figured out that I didn't know everything. However, around the same time, I also realized that I was surrounded by amazing people who had totally different perspectives from me, and that I can learn from all of them. From the brand spanking new team members with very little experience to the most senior team members who had experienced almost everything. I love the quote that John Maxwell says about this principle in the book, and it is that creativity thrives when one subject is approached from many different perspectives. Man, that right there is gold. That's also the power behind diversity. The coolest thing is that you can get into your creative zone by practicing this principle in every area of your life, at home, at work, and everywhere in between. It just doesn't matter if you're a pro at something or just starting out beginning to learn something. There is always a different perspective, and that leaves room for learning something new. That leaves the door open for creativity. The biggest challenge for many leaders is that they get caught up in the fact that they are the leader, and they have a difficult time swallowing their pride to ask anyone for a different perspective because it may actually make them look weak or just that they don't know about something. Nothing can be further than the truth. A leader who asks and listens to their team members about their perspectives will gain much respect from their people because their people will know that their perspectives matter. So today, I challenge you to think about what zone that you're in and strive to get into your creative zone so you can experience abundance and expand your potential and that of your team members. Hey, I want to remind you about the mastermind that I'll be leading that begins Monday, June 15th. It'll go for 6 weeks, and we'll have a weekly Zoom call and a private Facebook group. It'll also include the John Maxwell book, Leader Shift, and a workbook for you to not only learn, but to apply the 11 essential changes every leader must embrace, which are all explained in the book. If you're interested in joining, send me an email to paul@clcteam.com, and I'll get you on the list. This mastermind will only be $125 and will be limited to 20 people. So be sure to contact me as soon as possible to reserve your seat The group will have live Zoom calls on Mondays at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and you'll be able to watch the replays on Facebook and in the group membership site. So what are you waiting for? Let's get after it. As always, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And until Monday, run to your challenges.